film opens with Sara playing in the park with her young son. Suddenly, a helicopter flies overhead, and the sound shakes her. As she watches it, old memories come flooding back. Sara was once an army officer, and during a mission, many of her comrades were killed. The trauma left her deeply affected, both emotionally and mentally, and she eventually took early retirement. While caught in the grip of these flashbacks, a man accidentally bumps into her while playing with his own family. Mistaking him for a threat, Sara reacts violently, punching him so hard he suffers a nasal fracture and starts bleeding. Realizing what she's done, she apologizes and quickly leaves the park with her son. Years pass, and Sara's son is now older. She takes him to the American embassy for some official work. While waiting for their turn, Sara receives a message from a journalist who claims to have critical information about her last mission, information that reveals how their team was ambushed that day. The journalist also sends a video. As they wait in the embassy, her son grows restless, so Sara lets him go play in the designated kids' room. When she returns, she notices two boys near a restricted area. One of them hands a bag to the other and walks away suspiciously. Although uneasy, Sara decides to ignore it, but when she goes to pick up her son from the playroom, he's gone. Panic sets in as she searches every room, every office. No sign of him. She begs Eric, the embassy's regional security officer, to open the restricted area, suspecting her son may have wandered in. Eric starts a full search, but refuses to unlock the restricted zone, saying it's against protocol. Then a sergeant arrives and whispers something to Eric. Sara is taken to an office where she's told there's no record of her son entering the embassy. None of the CCTV footage shows her son, only Sara. Shocked, furious, and confused, she insists she brought her son. She demands to call the German police. Eric lets her. But the German authorities explain that embassies are American territory. They can only send 2 officers to escort her out. Locked alone in a room, Sara calls her mother in desperation, urging her to contact higher authorities and report that her son has been abducted by the American embassy. Her mother, alarmed, questions whether Sara has been taking her medication. This adds to Sara's frustration. Why does no one believe her? Due to past trauma, Sara suffers from occasional hallucinations. Her mother assumes this is just another episode, but Sara is determined. She finds a pin, picks the lock, and escapes the room. Back in the playroom, she finds her son's toy car, proof he was there. Her resolve hardens. She searches the embassy, breaking security cameras and locks. In one locked room, she finds a girl named Irina. The girl screams, but Sara silences her, apologizing, and explains she's just looking for her son. Irina, held captive for 2 months, offers to help find her son in exchange for freedom. Sara agrees. Meanwhile, the embassy general learns that the intruder is a former Special Forces soldier. She tells Eric to call the police. But Eric refuses, knowing the consequences for Sara's career would be devastating. Irina and Sara need an access card to search the rest of the embassy. Sara ambushes a guard and steals his card. They find the bag from earlier. It's full of drugs. Suddenly, guards come for Irina. Sara knocks them out. Before she can question Irina, Eric appears. He injects Sara with a sedative. When she wakes, Eric and the general confront her. The general tells Sara that her mother said she has stress-related memory issues and hallucinations, especially after her failed mission in Afghanistan. Still determined, Sara asks to see the CCTV footage again. They show it to her, and again her son is nowhere to be seen. Doubt begins to creep in. The next morning, Irina sneaks in disguised and frees Sara. Sara questions Irina, who reveals her shocking backstory. Her father was a corrupt politician and a criminal who did secret deals for the US government. When he switched sides politically, they killed him and imprisoned her. Sara, still unsure what's real, is finally convinced when Irina cuts herself to prove she's not an illusion. They continue their investigation and confront a boy who had been near the restricted area. He offers information about Sara's son, Tash, in exchange for the drug bag. Sara realizes he's bluffing. She plays along and demands a map and access card in return. Later, Sara sees Eric with his daughter and steals the girl's toy phone, hiding it for later. That evening, using the boy's map, they sneak into the sergeant's office, where they find a file on Sara and another labeled Islamabad meeting. Inside is a photo of Eric in Pakistan. She contacts the journalist, who confirms Eric was the one who leaked the U.S. base location to the Taliban, causing the deadly ambush in which Sara was the only survivor. Eric had betrayed them for money. As the journalist sends a clearer image of Eric's contact, the sergeant returns. Sara and Irina escape to the embassy roof. The photo reveals Eric was meeting with the Shah Taliban leader responsible for the attack. They head to the embassy's loading docks, where Irina hopes to escape in a truck. Guards appear, and Sara fights them off like a trained warrior. Eric arrives with more men. After a brutal fight, she overpowers Eric. Holding him at gunpoint, Sara demands her son back. Eric threatens that if he dies, she'll never see her son again. Instead of killing him, Sara leaves, but not without a plan. She finds Eric's daughter and takes her hostage, retreating to a safe room. The embassy staff general and Eric gather outside, begging her to let the child go. She agrees, but only if Eric enters alone. Eric disables the room's microphones, trying to control the situation. Sara confronts him. He confesses everything. He betrayed the U.S., caused the attack in Afghanistan, and manipulated everything to kill both the journalist and Sara. And yes, her son was with her that day, but Eric edited the CCTV to erase him. Then, Eric shoots Sara and injures himself to stage a self-defense shooting. Outside, he lies, claiming Sara went mad and attacked him. But Sara, badly wounded, still has a trump card. She had recorded Eric's full confession on his daughter's toy phone. She plays it through the room's microphone system. Everyone outside hears the truth. Eric is immediately arrested. Sara is rescued and rushed to the hospital. Her son is found and returned to her safely. The embassy ensures she gets the best medical care. In the final scene, Sara, healed and finally vindicated, is shown smiling peacefully with her son.